believe. I thought you'd be asleep.
Yeah, I worry about you.
Worry about me?
Yeah, or that you might have an accident or something.
As if I would.
Oh, it happens. Could have a chip pan fire or something.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, well, you never know what's around the corner.
What's brought this on?
I'm happy. And I don't want it to end, so I worry. There's nothing wrong with that, is there?
No, I guess not. Still, if you spent your life worrying about things that might happen, you'd never get out of bed in the morning.
Sounds good to me.
Have you got any of those purple thingies?
Any what?
You know, those purple thingies.
I think he means aubergines.
There's not much corporate around here. Who are you trying to impress?
Sarah's coming to dinner.
Oh, I see.
It's vegetarian.
Yeah, and who's doing the cooking?
Well, who do you think? I'll have 4 large courgettes and a red pepper, please, then.
Now that I can. Morning.
He's happy.
Glad someone is.
How is your dad?
Fair enough. Mum's going over to see him later on today.
Yeah, she said. It must be difficult for her.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Have a marrow.
You're late.
What are you doing here?
Turning up to work.
Work? You got some front, you have.
This is my car lot, boy.
I know, Frank. It was your car lot. I know it's very difficult for you to understand, but was and is are 2 different things.
Very witty, very sharp.
I want you off my property.
Yeah, I can see we're going to have some fun together, eh?
Look, Frank, we can do this the easy way or the hard way. The easy way is you walk off with your dignity and pride intact. Or the hard way is I'll call up the old bill and have you forcibly ejected. And I know you wouldn't like that.
There's only one tiny little factor you've overlooked.
Oh, yeah, and what's that?
You've got no legal right.
I've got every right.
No, David. You see, the first rule of business, always be in receipt of the facts.
Facts? What facts?
Good boy, my Ricky.
And what's he got to do with it?
Great at fixing cars, never been too keen on selling them.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. Ricky has handed his shares in the business over to me. That makes us partners. What do you say, pard? Put it there.
Come on, Robbie. We haven't got all day and Mark wants to get on.
Just wanted to be special, that's all.
A lettuce is a lettuce.
I'll have that one.
You sure? All right, is that the lot?
Yeah.
Thanks for being so patient, Mark.
Oh, that's all right. Let me 3, please.
Cheers.
There you go.
Thanks. Come on, Romeo.
Fascinating.
What?
You couldn't make this up. 1,500 quid in part exchange on a clapped-out Opel Cadet. God, the tax man's gonna love you, ain't he?
Yeah.
There.
Well, it was a £4 motor. Big 2k profit on that
You
one.
paid over the odds for it.
She was a little old lady. She was looking for a bargain and she thinks she got one.
She saw you coming.
It's not all about profit margins, Frank. It's about building up a rapport between us and the public. Word gets round her friends, she got a good deal here, and then little old Ladyland comes bashing down our door to get their hands on our motors.
And that's your strategy, is it?
One of many, yeah.
Like cultivating word-of-mouth custom, yeah? Because most of her friends are either dead, dying, or on a free bus pass. Lovely target
I'm
group.
just using it as an example.
What of? You're incompetent.
Look, retired people have more disposable income these days. Savings plans and pension funds and that. You must know, Frank, I'm sure you got a policy maturing away nicely somewhere.
Listen and learn. The trick is to fool them into thinking they're getting a bargain, yes? So you get a motor car, you stick it up with, say, for £3,000. Now, £500 of that is in Never Never Land, because you ain't never gonna get that sort of money for it. That's why it's there, right? Now, in comes your punter. He picks up the keys for £250. He thinks he's doing all right. Have some of that. Your motor car is now on for £325. He walks away at £275. You're £250 up. A simple lesson from the Frank Butcher School of Economics.
Is that the same school Ricky went to? Courses in how to shaft your family?
If you want to go and have words with Ricky, I'm quite happy to hold the fort.
No. I'll wait.
Kate, you're in the photographer. And what flowers do you think we should have?
I don't know anything about flowers.
Everyone has carnations. I think they're a bit boring. Oh, what about roses?
Do we really need them?
Of course we do. What's a wedding without flowers?
Well, it's just cheaper, that's all.
David's paying.
You can't rely on David, you
Oh,
know.
of course we can.
You know, he can be really tight when he wants to be.
Ricky, what is this? What's going on?
Nothing. Look, I just don't want you getting disappointed, that's all.
Look, if he said he'll pay, he'll pay. He's not going to change his mind for no reason, is he?
Morning, Jules.
Morning, Blossom. Cup of your finest tea, please, when you've got the time.
I always have time for you, Jules. You know that. Hoping to pick up some tips?
I'm just brushing up on my technique.
So when's the big game?
Tomorrow night. Here,
Yeah.
Yeah. We're playing the best of 9. It's going to be a long session. So we're going to be in need of some refreshment. Plenty of caffeine to keep us going.
You lead a wild and exciting life, Jules de Bernier.
Hi, sir.
Okay, what are you donuts left?
How many do you want?
Just the one.
A nice, bright young thing like you don't have anyone to share a donut with.
I know, the member should be ashamed of herself.
I'm not sure about those, you know. I don't know if I like them. Those remind me of neck curtains. Mind you, I think the bride should definitely be seen, especially when she's as gorgeous as me, eh?
So?
Ricky, sometimes I think you're just not interested in our wedding.
Have a cup of tea to take away, please, Blossom.
Right.
Hey, what's that, Jules?
Chess?
I didn't know you played.
Of course I play.
Yeah? Any good?
I'm too modest to answer that question, Sanjay.
Felix and himself have a little tournament going at the moment.
Oh, really? Who's winning then?
It's not a question of who's winning. It's who wins in the end.
Oh, right. I take it from that you're losing, yeah.
I know where all the smart money is going.
So why not come round tomorrow night and see for yourself?
Oh, maybe I will.
Hello, Phil. Yeah, look, I've just had a word from Vince. Him and Ollie are going to be in Jordan's at 4 o'clock. No, ain't a wind-up. It's all arranged. They're definitely going to be there this time. All right. Oh, I thought you wanted to sort this thing out with Steve. Right. I'll meet you here, yeah? Cheers.
Sounds like the hottest date you've had in a long time.
2 large eggs and 1 yolk. Are these eggs big enough?
Just leave the eggs alone, Robbie. You've wasted enough of those on the cookies.
4 ounces of flour and 1 ounce of lard. Do you want me to weigh it?
No!
10 fluid ounces of double cream.
Do you have to do that?
I'm only trying to help.
Yeah, well, can't you just go and be helpful somewhere else?
Before you wanted a hand.
Yeah, a hand, yes, but the Galloping Gourmet, you're not.
Who?
Oh, look, just go and buy Sarah Valentine's card or something.
Well, I told you already, it's not like that.
We'll go and take Wellard for a walk then. Go on.
You're still paying far too much for your repairs and your MOTs.
It does most of the grease monkey stuff.
OK, then, fine. What's that all about?
Well, sometimes we have to contract out. It's the way it is.
Nothing is the way that it is. Not in this economic climate, David.
Do you know, Frank, I'm surprised you never went into politics. Because you seem to know everything there is to know about anything, don't you? While you're in this generous mood, availing us of your wisdom, is there anything else you want to criticise or offer an opinion on?
As a matter of fact, there is. Deals on Wheels.
Yeah.
The name.
Well, what about it?
Deals on Wheels. It's too spivvy. It conjures up dodgy geezers in sheepskin coats passing off ringers to unsuspecting mother superiors. This, correct me if I'm wrong, is not the image we are looking for.
No, Frank, no, it's not. So what would you suggest?
Frank's Autos.
Frank's Autos. Yeah, original.
Frank means honest. People go around being frank with each other. Use that on your advertising. Be frank. Wouldn't you rather buy from someone you can trust?
There's just a little problem there, Frank. Your reputation for honesty took a little bit of a nosedive when you left the square. This car lot was nothing but a pile of ashes. I've built the trade up and I've done it under the banner of Deals on Wheels.
All right.
So Deals on Wheels is as can stay, right?
All right. Perhaps we should take a vote on it.
You will?
We'll have a meeting. You, me and Pat.
Oh, so that's your game, is it?
It ain't no game, boy. My life is invested into this little acreage of commercial activity. Me and this place have got a history. You can't buy that with a few dirty pound notes.
Pound coins now, Frank. Mind you, that's your trouble, isn't it? Living in the past.
All right, then. OK, then. Well, I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's ring Pat now and see what she's got to say.
Right, will you get that for me, please? I'm up to my elbows in pastry.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, hello.
Or if it's Kath, ask if I can phone her back.
Yeah, well, hold on, will you? It's David.
What does he want? Yes, David?
Sorry to bother you. Can you pop over for 5 minutes, please?
Well, what for? David, I'm in the middle of something. Before lunch important or after lunch important? Frank? What's he got to do with it? Well, he can take a running jump. What's he doing over the car lot anyway? I don't care if it is a long story. My days of running around after Frank Butcher are well and truly over.
What's going on?
Frank's over the car lot.
What's he doing over there?
I don't know, I don't care.
What did David say? Is he trying to muscle in?
He wants to talk about business, discuss things.
Well, what is there to discuss?
But I don't know, I've got nothing to say to him.
Do you want me to go over there?
No, I don't. Hello. All right, David, I'll stop by after lunch. It's the best I can do.
You ready? Yeah. Look, do you over the ices first? Until we're going to talk to them. Not do their plum. Yeah. Well, Vince and Ollie can handle themselves, can't they? Yeah, so can we. We don't need anything. Well, let's hope you're all right, I mean, because you ain't as fast as you used to be, are you? What do you mean? Well, you're getting on. It's all that easy living with Kathy. When was the last time you for a ride? Look, we're going there to reason with them. Not start, right? And what if they want to be reasonable? Well, then we negotiate. And if all else fails, we bash their heads together. That's all I wanted to hear.
How is he?
Oh, he's okay.
Okay, is that all?
Well, he's as well as can be expected.
Well, what did you talk about?
Well, this and that. It's not easy to talk there. There's no privacy, and you know what your dad's like.
Oh, hello, Pauline. Thought I'd come and see how Arthur is.
That's kind of you.
Look, Mum, if you don't mind, I'd better get back to the store.
All right, well, you run along. Willie can keep you company, can't you?
Yeah, of course I can.
I'll pop by later on, OK?
Yeah.
So, how is he?
Brave face on it.
Oh, he's a brave man.
Yeah, I wish I was stronger for him.
You, Pauline, you're like a rock. You sent him my regards, I hope. Look, Arthur won't let it get him down. He's one of life's optimists. He'll bounce back, you'll see.
I took the petition round the town hall this morning.
How did you?
I think we're too late. They've started work on that incinerator site.
Yeah, I know.
I hadn't got the heart to tell him.
Well, it's understandable.
I thought I might go there myself, just to take a look.
Did you?
Would you come with me?
Oh, if you like.
How's your dad?
Fair enough.
Yeah, it must be difficult for him. Can't be easy on you either.
I don't know. You'd expect there'd be some news by now. Anything. I get the feeling Mum confides more in Willy Roper than she does in me.
Lady!
You all right, man?
Not really. Could do me a favour, could you?
Yeah, name it.
I want to get away for a couple of hours. What do you think? Blow the cobwebs away.
Yeah, you go ahead. I'll even pack up for you if you like. Yeah, go on.
Cheers, mate.
Stay.
Phil, right. Take a seat. What you drinking?
How we can't stop.
Still ready to be antisocial? What have we had a pleasure?
We haven't come to drink, we come and talk.
Business or pleasure?
Business.
Oi! Mark Fowler! Yeah, I want a word with you. It is Mark, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, there's an horrible stink around here.
Is there?
And it's coming from your old man's shed.
What are you talking about?
Can't you smell it? It's coming from Arthur's shed. Look, if you don't get it sorted out, I shall have to resort to official procedures. Do I make myself clear?
Yeah, you do. And I bet you're pretty handy with a can of spray paint and all, aren't you?
It's important that Steve testifies.
Why? What's it to you?
Look, Vince, a geezer in the dock. He's not only innocent, but he's a diamond. He's a family man. He's well respected and liked by everyone. Steve's willing to give him an alibi, and we don't want to see a mate go down.
Well, we're mates, aren't we?
Yeah, of course. But Arthur's doing time. You wouldn't even get a rap on the nut.
Wouldn't we?
But Steve's going to testify, put himself on the line.
It's very nice.
If he's willing to do that, I don't see what the problem is about a silly card game.
The card game ain't a problem.
That's what it is.
Dealing with a complex situation here.
That complex.
It's not a matter of illicit gambling. If your mate Steve goes to court, questions are going to be asked.
Like he was in the card game.
And where'd the money come from?
And why would the courts be interested in that?
It's not the courts. What, the old bill?
No, then.
Jimmy Cartwright, known in the trade as Great White. Great White?
He's a loan shark.
We're doing a little job for him. Some geezer over Wapping Way was into Jimmy for 10 G's. We would collect on concrete, boot the bloke.
You didn't, did you? Of course we didn't. We split the money and told the bloke to disappear up to Joplin.
If Jimmy finds out...
Puts 2 and 2 together.
And how's he going to do that? If we're named in court.
What, is he a judge or what?
He's got stouts everywhere.
What did you think you were doing?
I'm sorry, Mark, I didn't think.
You didn't think?
I didn't mean any harm.
The place stinks.
Honest.
Couldn't even wait till after the trial, could
Look,
you?
I was...
I thought you got on well, my old man.
I did, I do. I won't wish any harm for Arthur.
No? Then why the break-in? Why did you bust the padlock? The place stinks in there, Robbie. What are you trying to do?
Breeding maggots.
Maggots?
You know, for fishing. Well, I couldn't even do that well, could I? The meat's just rotting away.
Well, how do you think my dad feels?
I was desperate, Mark.
For what?
I needed the money.
You don't even know the meaning of the word desperate. You're not the one stuck in a cell accused of a crime you didn't commit.
I'll clean the place up, Mark. I'll do anything. I'm sorry.
There's some bin liners in the corner. Wrap that thing up and get the hell out of here.
Thanks, Mark.
You sure you don't want me to come with you?
No, I think it's best if I go on my own.
If you're sure.
Well, if you come with me, it'll look like I'm running scared.
Are you?
No, of course not. Quite looking forward to giving Frank a piece of my mind.
You do that.
Bye, love.
So if your mate was to testify and Jimmy gets to hear about it, we'll end up a support act for the M11 link road.
You and Ollie probably won't even be mentioned.
You don't know that.
But even if you were, why would Jimmy Cartwright think it was his money you were playing with?
Yeah, I mean, you could have come up on the horses or something, couldn't you?
Yeah, I hadn't thought of that.
What if he don't buy it?
Well, he can't be that sus, can he? He believed you the first time round, didn't he?
We don't need this.
Oh, and you think we do? Do you think Steve does? He's just getting his life sorted out. His business is doing okay. He's got himself a nice little bird.
How's he now?
The caff is also a Mitchell safe area.
Understood.
Fully. Me and Ollie just have to ride our luck.
I mean, it ain't worth falling out over, is it?
No, of course not.
So Steve ain't to be touched on.
Don't worry, he won't be.
I'm telling you, we had him.
400 was too high.
He would have bought the escort.
Shut up, you.
What's going on here?
Hello, babe.
Don't babe me.
Come on, I'm just trying to be friendly.
If you're waving a white flag, don't bother. I'm only over here because David called me. OK, David, what's it all about?
A punt comes in interested in the blue escort, wanting a part exchange on an old Fiesta. Offered him 400 quid. He's interested. Frank comes in and says it's only worth 375, top whack. Punter walks off. No sale. Thanks a bundle.
Hang on a minute, hang on. Have I missed something here? Since when has it been any of your business what David sells a car for?
Since he became a shareholder in the company.
What?
Darling Ricky has handed over his interests.
Oh, I'm back on the old firm again, Pat.
Here, did you find out what that smell was?
Frank, it's honest, it's earnest, it's direct.
Deals on wheels. It says exactly who we are and what we do. Mum, help me out here, will
Hey,
you?
don't let me down, sweetheart. You know how important the car lot is to me.
1/3 of the car lot, Frank. 1/3.
This place was a hole in the ground before I set it up.
It was a hole in the ground when you left.
Stop it! What's your game, Frank?
There's no game, darling. This is business.
No, it's not your business anymore.
1/3 of it is.
What do you want? You want us to buy you out?
Look, it's not about money.
What is it about?
It's about respect.
Respect?
Sweetheart, look. This is what I do best. This is my living. I've just got back on my feet again. Don't try and take that away from me. I'm learning to walk. I need time to run.
And you know all about running,
I
don't
also know a thing or two about loyalty.
Loyalty? You walked out that door and out of our lives. The only loyalty you know is to yourself.
I was ill.
No, you were sick. Oh, Mum, don't listen to him. He's just playing for sympathy.
Hey, that's the last thing I want.
Well, what then?
I want a chance.
You've had your chance, Frank.
Pat.
Mum.
I think you can ask me over here to referee your stupid little argument. Well, I'll tell you what. I haven't got the slightest interest. The way I feel right now, you can raise this place to the ground again. I don't give a toss.
Satisfied?
She didn't care. She said so herself. So why don't I give the sign riders a call?
No way, no. She never said you could do that.
Ah, but she never said I couldn't either, did she?
Yeah, that's what I think.
Well, if he continues to be a problem, there are ways and means. Must go. Pat's just come back in, yeah. How'd it go?
Frank's got a foot in the door. Ricky's sold out.
He's what?
Frank now owns a third share of the car lot.
Oh, you've got to be joking.
It's like he's trying to drag me back. Dredging it all up again.
Don't worry. I mean, we both know what Frank is after, don't we? But he's not going to succeed. And if he persists in being awkward, well then, we just have to be more awkward.
Cheers.
No, I reckon it was a job well done, bro.
Don't you think they gave in a bit easy?
Nah, we're the old team again. Felt good.
I just expected a bit more resistance, that's all.
That's because you're a pessimist.
Evening. Well, Frank, as usual, girl, please.
I'm not your girl.
You going to join me at one, fellas?
No, thanks, Frank. We're already set.
Come on, have a chaser with me, eh?
Shouldn't you be working?
No, I'm afraid I've got to give my notice, and you see, as of now, I'm back in business again. I'm on the car lot.
How come?
Never mind the whys and wherefores, Philip. Frank Butcher has a foothold in Walford, and things are definitely looking on the vertical. Yeah.
Or a weekend break, and we like to bring her with us because it's such a lovely area. And that really made us.
Wait! Right.
I'll work with you.
Oh, what have I done?
You know what you've done.
What?
You sold Mum down the river.
No, I haven't.
You were virtually a sleeping partner in the firm, Ricky. If you weren't interested, you should have said and we'd have bought you out.
Look, it's my third. It's up to me what I do with it.
That was our business, mate. We've worked hard to put it on the map, and I don't want it thrown away just because you're getting sentimental over your old man.
Look, my third, my dad, you can get stuffed.
Yeah, you and all, mate. You and all. Because you can just go jump if you think I'm paying a penny towards your wedding now. As far as I'm concerned, there is no wedding. Do you understand me?
Yeah, I understand you. Who needs your money anyway?
You're pathetic. Do you know that?
What are you doing up here?
Bumped into Robbie Jackson. Thought you might needed a bit of help.
All done now, Steve, mate.
Failing that, thought a flask of brandy might be in order.
I came here to think.
Your dad?
Well, my dad's part of it. I mean, nobody said life was going to be fair, but I sometimes wish it was a bit more of an even playing field.
Things will get better. I'm testifying, Mark. They'll have to listen to me.
I appreciate that. You know that, don't you?
Yeah. Life's different for me now, Mark. I just want to hold on to Lydia. Nothing else matters. Get all protective about her. Was it like that for you and Ruth?
Yeah, it was. Still is.
Lydia's really vulnerable, you know. I mean, you wouldn't think it. She gives it all the mouth and that. It's just a front. You gotta look after the ones you love, haven't you?
Yeah, you're right. You do.
Do you think we better go now?
In a minute. Can't leave this unattended, can I?
We'll get your dad out.
I owed it to me dad.
I don't believe it.
It's family.
It's my wedding.
Look, David will come round.
Oh, yeah, sure he will, when Al freezes over. I can't believe you could be so stupid. Sometimes I wonder what I see in you, you know.
Where are you going?
I'm going out, because if I stay here, I'm liable to commit murder.
But Bianca?
Thanks for coming with me, Willy. I don't think I could have faced it on my own, but I just had to see it.
Yeah, all that we fought for.
Money talks, it's all that matters. The guilty go free and the innocent get locked up.
Well, maybe our petition
Someone
will do so.
took that money. It wasn't Arthur, but someone took it.
Well, maybe they'll come forward.
Fat chance.
Well, still, your visits must cheer him up.
Yeah, well, what really worries me is if he has another breakdown.
Arthur?
He's a proud man.
About a breakdown?
Well, the first time it happened, I hadn't got a clue what was going on. All the signs were there, and now when you look back, you can't understand why you didn't see it coming.
Yeah, but this time's different, surely. Arthur's innocent.
Someone up there's having a big joke at our expense. I just hope he can take the strain, the humiliation. You know Arthur, Willie. You know what he's like. Do you think he's going to pull through?
Well, I'm sure he will. You don't go through what Arthur's been through and give up so easily. The Arthur I know won't be defeated. He's an achiever.
It's all been taken away from him. It's all gone wrong. And they're out there digging the dirt.
I want you to know something, Mark.
What's that?
You've always been a friend. I know we've had our moments, but you've stood by me at the end of the day. I just want you to know I appreciate that.
Yeah, but you've been there for me and all.
Well, it makes a mate.
Still, I suppose at least he's out of the way now.
Yeah, well, that's what worries me.
I thought you wanted him out of it.
Yeah, out of the square, out of Wolford, yeah.
Out of the pub would be a start.
Yeah, but then I can't keep an eye on him, can I? Don't know what he's up to.
He wouldn't try anything, it'd have to be some kind of nutter.
He is some kind of nutter.
Get us a drink, Tiff. Bad day. Can't get any worse.
Yeah, darling, I'll get that for you, sweetheart.
No, it's all right, thanks. I'll pay for my own drink.
Nonsense, you are going to be my daughter-in-law.
Oh, yeah? Who says? It's all your fault coming back round here upsetting people. You couldn't give a toss about Ricky. If you did, you just stayed away for good. Forget the drink, eh, Tiff? I don't like the company.
It's all right, Tiff. I'll say to Frank.
Everything all right, Frank?
I don't know, sweetheart, but someone's definitely upset the domestic apple cart.
It's as though they were shoving the dirt onto Arthur's grave.
Look, you're cold.
No, I'm all right.
No, take my coat.
No, it's all right.
Look, I think we should go, don't you?
Just a little while longer.
Whatever you say, Pauline.